What is up, my fellow boot lovers? Today I received my Rockrooster mock toe steel toe boots in the mail, so let's go ahead and open them up. I've been interested in getting a pair of these for quite some time. These retailed for $119.99. I got these off Amazon, and from what I understand, the company was started in Tasmania or Australia. I think it was Tasmania. I think it says on here. Oh, yeah, Tasman, Australia in the 1980s. But I believe they're made in China now. And they do come with a warranty service. So they get a 1-year warranty, which is pretty cool. I'll probably do that after the video. You get an extra set of laces, which is pretty cool, to be honest. They feel kind of just like standard work boot laces. You get some stickers. I can put them closer. And from videos I've seen, because I've watched a ton of videos, if I really wanted to get these or not, a cheaper pair of work boots, if I thought they would be worth my time trying out. And I've seen videos where people getting like these little mock toe keychains. I didn't receive one, which isn't a big deal, but it looks cool. It's literally just like about this big Rockrooster mock toe keychain. These do come in some variations. This variation is kind of more of a smooth textured, tags are in the way, smooth textured sort of leather. It actually feels really nice. This configuration seems a little bit more sturdy as compared to the more like texturized, malleable leather I've seen on the similar models, or I guess the same model, just kind of it seems like there's another model that has like a kind of a more brighter reddish texturized leather going on, and then in some cases there's like an extra layer underneath the outsole. These are Vibram outsoles, kind of like that blown out rubber based, which they actually feel a little firmer than I was expecting, which is good. I mean, these do tend to wear out fast, depending on how much you're wearing them, or I guess just rubberized soles in general seem to wear out faster than like polyurethane based ones. However, they might be a little more comfortable, which I'm not mad about though. I mean, a $120 boot with a Vibram outsole is already impressive, and from what I understand, these do have a true Goodyear welt, and it actually is real leather. That is a real leather welt on a $120 boot. I think that's crazy. But let's get these opened up. Let's get these laces taken off and these tags taken off real quick. Okay, so the laces are undone, and something I actually just noticed, these do feel a little bit thicker actually than like your Thorogood laces, but they still feel nice, and you have an extra pair if they get worn out and messed up. There is kind of some branding going on. You got your Rockrooster logo there, you got one right there, and then even the hardware, it's kind of hard to see in this lighting, but it has little engravings on even the eyelets and speed hooks. Kind of some nice touches. And something I did notice while undoing these laces is this in particular model does not have a gusseted tongue. It goes all the way, well, it goes all the way right here. Actually, so right above the third eyelet. So if that's an issue, that's just something to consider with these boots. So right above the third eyelet actually is where it looks like the tongue connects. And I did get these size 9 in steel toe. From what I remember, these are not advertised as being waterproof or anything. And so my plan is probably to use some ink oil at least to help repel some water. They will probably get wet here and there, but I'm not going to be walking in water, I guess. And it looks like there is a kind of rubber midsole going on in there. And as far as the insole, let's pull that out. Okay, so this is what the insole is looking like. And it actually feels pretty comfortable. We'll have to try them on. It kind of feels like memory foam, like Tempur-Pedic memory foam, and fairly thick. Okay. For a $120 boot, this is definitely nicer than I was expecting for an insole. So I will say that. However, I'll have to stand on them, use the boots, and see what it's feeling like. As far as what's going on inside, there is a counter cover. Okay, that's cool. And it looks like there's a steel shank. And they're actually not lined, which is kind of a preference of mine. I actually really like that. It makes me have a little more faith in this leather going on here. And the leather actually doesn't feel dry, although I'll still oil them up soon. It feels fairly nice. It really does feel nice for the price, absolutely. Oh, there is some lining going on in the vamp. So I don't have a camera to stick in there, but I can tell you the lining in the vamp, it almost feels like slightly cushioned or something. Like it doesn't feel like a thin lining. It feels like it has some cushion, some give to it when I push on it. And these do, I believe, have cork filling inside, pre-cut cork. I'll put a link in the description of these being cut in half from Rose Anvil, because that's how I decided to pull the trigger and buy these, is seeing the materials on the inside. So, you know, if you haven't subscribed to his channel, watch the video if you want to see what it looks like, what's really going on in here. But as far as right underneath the insole, it's more than likely fiberboard or leatherboard of some sort. But it doesn't feel bad. It actually feels really sturdy. Just kind of running my hand through the inside, it actually feels really well put together. One thing to keep in mind though with cheaper lines of boots, especially ones you're ordering off Amazon, is quality control. Even with nicer boots, I've noticed in the reviews, just pictures and videos of people giving feedback. And I'm not sure if these boots are just like sitting somewhere in an Amazon warehouse or what the deal is, but it just seems like you're more likely to get a defect ordering boots off Amazon than like in store, is what I'm guessing, just based off what I've seen. But so far I don't see any red flags yet. Just as far as feeling them in hand, I can actually fit my finger in the little pull tab, which is nice. And it's a leather pull tab. The stitching looks actually pretty solid. I don't see any like crazy fraying going on. So first impressions, these actually feel really nice. I really wish though that they came in a 8-inch boot, steel toe, waterproof, just to kind of add some versatility and support up here, especially if you're working in a job and environment where you're bound to get hit kind of in your shins and right here above your ankles. It would be nice to have some extra support there, but for $120, I'm really not complaining. For a boot that looks nice, feels nice, actually has a Vibram outsole and a leather welt. My Thorogoods don't even have a leather welt. So, I mean, resolability wise, these are looking really good. Personally, I don't think that I would take the time or money to get these resoled. I probably would just buy another pair because I'm lazy, and they're on Amazon with 1 or 2 day shipping. But just the fact that they are resolable is really impressive for a boot in this price range. Rockrooster, if you're watching, please don't raise the price anytime soon, but these do feel nicer. Another thing to consider though is made in China. It's kind of real small on the bottom of the tag and the inside there. So if you can afford American-made work boots, that's usually kind of how it goes. Is like many people, I would agree to get them just to support jobs here in America. If a company like Rockrooster had an American line of boots, Depending on how these go with me wearing them, I'd probably be all over that, because now obviously they wouldn't be in the same price range. I wouldn't expect them to be $120. Probably more like the $300 price range, $250 to $300. But just seeing what they're able to do with production overseas, especially in China, is really something to write home about. And today I'm probably going to put these on and wear them around. I might even go on a walk, or there's a trail up the street from my house, and just see what they're feeling like. I'm probably going to start doing junk removal again here soon, and really give these boots a chance to either shine, or I have faith in them. I believe in them. I think they'll do just fine. But I would like to rotate these in and out with my Thorogoods and my wing shooters. I've worn Irish Setter for years, and I still haven't even done a video with my wing shooters. So I have a newer pair of wing shooters that aren't as beat up, so maybe I'll do a video with those, and then with all my boots, I'd like to do a 3 to 6 month update after I start really beating them up. Especially, I needed a pair of laced up steel toes, because going back into doing junk removal, the steel toe is like a weapon for me, and how many things you don't have time to dismantle, you're just breaking it apart with your boots. We'll really see just how durable these hold up in comparison to my Thorogoods and Irish Setters. So I'm going to put these on. Let's walk around. I'll give maybe a few more thoughts before the end of this video. And I'll put a link in the description, maybe the link to their website where they have these, and then the Amazon link that I purchased these. So, these are obviously not advertised as hiking boots, and I'm out of breath. But a few more things. Oh, let me catch my breath. After walking around in them for a bit, a couple things popped in my mind. Number one, I probably could have gotten away with an 8.5 and just broken them in, and that would have been slightly better. It ran a hair bigger than I was expecting, but I've never seen these in store, so I never had a chance to actually try them on. Although I need to get my foot sized regardless, and refer to any sort of brand's details on that. But other than that, I will say they're a little firmer than I expected out of the box, but that's not a bad thing, especially right around above the ankle. And that'll break in just fine. Like, I do expect a slight break-in period with these. Nothing major, nothing painful. Just something that would break in with normal wear and some oil, some ink oil. The leather also is, in a good way, a bit thicker than I was expecting. And let's take a look real quick. So it's kind of hard to see, but if you can actually see the leather here compared to my thumb, it's fairly thick. It's somewhat malleable, and it feels more like a nubuck, kind of sanded down leather where you don't see the imperfections. However, the leather itself is fairly thick. It does seem durable, and I am still surprised by the price of these. But they're not super firm. They're not like your Red Wings out of the box, so not really any pain going on. They're not pinching my toes or the tops of my feet. I will say, just because I'm walking on such uneven terrain, a slight slip going on with the very firm counter cover, but that's not a big issue. That's normal. But that's really the only sort of things I'm feeling after wearing these so far. They are very comfortable. And even like I said, they're a hair bigger. Just wearing some thick wool socks solves that issue. And they are a fairly attractive boot. So far I'm pretty happy with these, and we'll see how they do in the long run. One last thing, just coming up soon, maybe within the next 2 or 3 weeks. I'm not sure if I'm going to do my Irish Setter wing shooters next. I do have some Thursdays, some lug sole captains that I don't even think I've mentioned them on the channel yet. And then I have, last year I got a cheap pair of Cabela's pull-on boots that I probably, they're a good looking boot, very cheap though, but for the price again, they're a decent option. They're a Western style boot. So those are just some things coming up that I might want to make some videos on. And if you haven't, I'd appreciate a like, comment, subscribe. Let me know any boots that you're interested in checking out, your experience with Rockrooster. It doesn't have to be this exact model. And have a blessed day. Peace.
Study my brain like an overdose on cocaine. Panic attack, but I look okay. Pacing the floor up above, it's a maze. Upside down, I'm addicted to drugs. Needing some love, pass me the weed. Numbing my lips, speak little less I'm holding the mic. Nobody wanna listen to a song, that's fine. Yeah, I fuck with single moments, feeling pain. Sit on my face, let it all fade away. Chilling on my bed, never leave, just stay. Catch this vibe, go to sleep, get paid. Work all day like this shit ain't great. Been running out of room, this on my case. Rappers always yapping about they grind. I'm a skillless motherfucker, but I still get laid. Put it on my J's, they mad cause I'm fly. Smoking Kelly Kush in a coupe way by. Bitch, I ain't a thug, I'm a wizard in disguise. Keep a black bone, case I feel like I'ma die. Underneath my pillow, Smith the West at 45. Nightmares ain't shit, smoke a blunt, get high. Demons wanna fuck, I just flick them in the eye. Little strange in my head if you peek inside. Who would've thought I would make it this far? Look at myself in the mirror, it's proof. D.I.D. ADHD too. Don't know what I am till I step in the booth. Chip on my shoulder, been chasing the truth. So fuck what you think, you just stuck in the loop. Eating fruit with the apes of the past. Swimming with the current, but you ain't that fast. Shit.